What's your level of confidence right now that the county was compliant with Florida's public records law at the time that you signed this document?
Well, I'm assuming they're complying with it.
And is there any basis for that assumption other than Ronnie Bell told you that they comply?
Well, the clerk's office, I think, has been running the clerk's office long enough. I think she's compliant. She would comply with it. I have that confidence in her.
Who did you rely on to make sure that Walton County was complying with Florida's public records laws?
I would look at the clerk's office. There's our records, maintenance, facilitators.
Do you think that's a good system, that it's the clerk's job to maintain email records of the county?
I have no reason to think otherwise. I believe Martha Engel and the predecessors have done an excellent job.
Do you believe that you have responsibility to ensure that email records that were sent or received by someone within the Board of County Commissioners is maintained on your computer systems?
No, sir, I do not.
Is it correct then to say that you believe that it is the board's responsibility to ensure that those records are maintained on your computer system?
Yes, sir.
How would you characterize their maintenance of those records?
I don't know.
Do you know whether they rely on you for guidance on how to handle electronic records that are stored on your systems?
There's been no discussion.
Whose responsibility is it to maintain all electronic records that are created or received by Walton County's Board of County Commissioners and staff?
The Board of County Commissioners and their staff to maintain it.
And is it correct to say that you are not responsible to maintain those records?
No, sir, it's not my responsibility to maintain their records. It's in their possession.
Is it your testimony today that if I sent that email to Commissioner Commander in February of 2007, that the clerk of courts and the employees for the clerk of courts have no obligation to make sure that that email still exists today?
Correct.
Are you aware that Walton County has taken any position contrary to what you've just expressed?
I do not know.
Are you the custodian of any email correspondence between county commissioners and their staff?
I do not consider myself as the custodian of their emails.
So that I'm clear, it's your testimony that you are not the custodian of any of those emails.
That's correct.
And it's your testimony that you've never entered into any agreement by which you would agree to be the custodian of those emails.
That's correct.
And moving forward, it's your plan to specifically draw the line that you in fact are not the custodian of those emails.
That's correct.
Should people in Walton County base their belief that they're following Chapter 119 on the fact that they have delegated this duty to you?
No, sir.
Would it trouble you to learn that that is in fact what has happened?
Objection to the form?
Yes, sir.